What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse. I'm your host, Lexy.
And I'm Lady J.
And it's time to take it to the ring.
On this episode of WrestleCap, we will be reviewing AEW Dynamite.
Yeah!
And the show starts off with Adam Cole, baby!
Everybody was in the crowd like, Adam Cole, baby! And he brings out his two besties.
Oh, yeah, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
Yes. And actually, in case you didn't know, Adam Cole has set the charts on iTunes with his song All About the Boom.
All About the Boom.
So who is ready for this story? Now, we have him being pinned, and he's undefeated in a singles competition.
So he's never been pinned, and he's completely undefeated.
Yeah, he's never even been touched before. He's like, I am undefeated. No one's touched me in a singles match. And he's saying now he's got his boys and his new era, and he comes on super cocky.
They used to be called Undisputed Era. And then Matt and Nick Jackson, they come out, and Matt's all like, I kicked COVID's ass in 2 days.
Yeah, he's like going on, and then Kyle's pissed, like, who invited you guys here? He's like saying that, you know, they don't need help because the previous battle, they had came in while they were battling Super Friends and like intervened.
Oh, yeah. And so the Jacksons are the youngest reigning tag team champions in the company's history.
Yes. And their resolution is to get their belts back, and just saying Adam Cole is like bashing Best Friends. He's there like going off about Best Friends, and there you go. Best Friends comes out.
I love the Best Friend.
Yes. They're like, I'm here if you're going to speak on my name. I'm going to be present for that.
So now we have a packed ring. Adam Cole says, Orange Cassidy, what could you possibly have to say?
And, you know, his actions spoke louder than his words, because he charges right at Adam Cole, like, payback.
But payback was instant when he got a low blow from Cole right to the crotch.
Oh, yes. And then we get Chris Statlander. Like,
she's part of the Best Friends.
Yeah. We get her out of nowhere, and in a matter of seconds, like, we get Chris, and then Britt Baker comes, and she's like behind Statlander, gives her a punch right to the head. I was like,
oh, it's dirty. She fights dirty.
Yes.
And then Adam Cole is the only one with the biggest smile in the ring.
Yes, big old smile, because, you know, he's got his girl there, Baker, and they give each other a cute little kiss.
Oh, PDA, enough of it. Yes. And so MJF comes out with Mr. Mayhem, Wardlow.
Yes. And he's basically reminding him that, like, hey, I employ you, you make a living off of me. And
but like, does he really have to be?
Does he really have to be there? No. And does he really have to see all that stuff? No. Wardlow is a special breed. I mean, he's had 18 victories with an average match time of 1 minute and 58 seconds.
He's like Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
One chance to beat you in 30 seconds.
We have CM Punk, who's ready to come out, making the crowd go insane. And there's like a big difference between like CM Punk's crowd when he comes out, and they're like all rowdy and loud. And then like when MJF came out, they're like, boo.
Wardlow really keeps CM Punk in the corner for a while. Even the ref is like, back it up, dude, back it up. He's just dominating.
Yes, he really was. And he was like targeting his lower back mainly. And then he did a tornado DDT that was attempted by CD Punk, but Wardlow just throws him off. We get 5 back-to-back power bombs from Wardlow. And just as Wardlow is about to finish him, MJF says, no, I want more. What?
Dude, he like ruined it for Wardlow.
So MJF gets power bombed. He
says power bomb again.
Yes. And CM Punk gets thrown to the table.
But poor CM Punk is just getting disjointed, thrown around.
Yes. And he's like crawling, like, I think I can. And then MJF says, powerbomb him again. What do I pay you for?
Just when he's about to powerbomb CM Punk, the unexpected happens to CM Punk. Oh my gosh, he fights back.
He gets his little bit of energy back.
And he wins. He pins him in a reversal.
That's crazy. It was like, I did not expect that. At that point, I was like, oh,
it's all over.
It's all over. And then MGF is screaming in his face.
Can you imagine his face all like beet red from screaming?
He was so aggressive that the chairman, John Spears, had to intervene between the two of them before MJF like went batshit crazy. And Wardlow walks off pissed, just accepting the fact that he was defeated.
Dude, this isn't looking good for these two.
It's not.
Oh, this one, I was looking forward to the Dante Martin and Powerhouse Hobbs match.
Yes. And the two of them go at it right before the bell even starts. Like, it's like 1, 2, boop. They just start beating each other up. There's like, it's high energy at first. And it seems like Hobbs is really ready to dismantle Dante. We see Dante on the floor for a while trying to fight back.
Oh, it's hard to fight at Hobbs. He's a big guy.
Yeah. But, you know, Dante did take Hobbs off his feet and battle the belts.
He was the only one to take him down during Battle of the Belts.
So can he do it again? I don't know. We're going to find out. See. Yeah.
So Hobbs tries to do his torture rack, but totally fails.
Yeah. And Dante tries to get away, but ends up like flying out of the ring. So Ricky Starks takes a moment and is just kicking him repeatedly, you know,
Ricky Starks
taking advantage of the fact that he's just on the floor there. And the pace is just quickening by the second. And Dante can barely move. He ends up at the top of the ring, totally drop kicks Hobbs.
Sweet.
Yes.
We get an epic tornado from Dante, totally taking out Hobbs. We get Ricky. He's all like, "Oh no, Prince, please don't give up, Hobbs. Not now."
Yes. And Jay Lethal comes out of nowhere and pulls Starks off the ring.
Where is Jay Lethal been?
I don't know. He's just like hiding in the woodwork.
I didn't expect to see him.
He's out there. He's like creeping on the outside. And in perfect timing, while everyone's distracted, we get a nosedive from Dante and he pins Hobbs down for the win. And Hobbs and Starks are pissed. Like, they're just not going to take the fact that they were defeated.
I mean, Jay Lethal takes his boy with him and walks out.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. He's like, "We're leaving.
Getting out of here." And then Chris Jericho is backstage talking about how PWI has been the inner circle one faction of the year. He claims it's because we are about how Terrence and Phillip handle the inner circle.
Yep. And just when you thought you'd seen the last of Adam Cole and Britt Baker, they're backstage, but this time, no PDA.
Okay.
They're challenging Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy to a mixed tag team match.
Ooh, that should be interesting.
Yeah. So
who's Jericho going to team up with? I mean, if it's Cole and Baker.
That's true. I didn't think of that. We're going to have to see next week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Okay, then we have Hangman Adam Page. The AEW World Champ is back, reflecting on his matches and the dedication that's gone into his work. He says he needs a new challenger. And Dan Lambert shows up.
Yep. And he says, like, you did not take the Cody Rhodes path. Like, he deserves everything that he has. And but he says that this cowboy persona that he has is like really shitty, that Hangman doesn't even know who he is. And Hangman's like, "Listen, dude, I grew up on a farm. Like, I have turned down a 6-figure contract." Like, he's like basically boasting himself up. Like, "You don't know who I am." And then we see the return of Lance Archer, and he takes Adam.
The murder hawk.
Yes, he takes Adam with a chair and just throwing him around.
I mean, yeah, he's another big guy.
Yeah, he knows how to make an entrance. That's for sure.
Lance Archer's awesome.
Yes.
And then the ladies are up. We have Hikaru Shida, and she comes out ready to take on Serena Deeb.
Yes.
Deeb comes out hot, not wasting any time. She's got like 17 years pent up under her belt.
Yes. And she goes straight for the ankles, and you can just tell that this is like a personal attack. Serena is clearly upset after her previous loss with Hikaru Shida, and we see a different side of Serena, and she even begins to try to take her knee pad off, and she's just like slamming the knee into the mat. It was, and just she is so like helpless.
Completely helpless. The ref is like, "Dude, we got to stop this match completely." Serena is announced the winner.
Yeah.
Deeb freaking comes back with kendo sticks.
She's like, "I'm not done.
Not done." And she is swinging at the ref. She's kicking them out of the ring. She's just beaten, wailing on Hikaru's knee.
Yeah, over and over again. And then Deep had to eventually then get escorted.
Security! Security!
She needs to go. Because she was just seeing red. I mean, she got booed off. Everyone's like, boo! What's wrong with you?
And she's like, I did exactly what I said I would do.
So a girl lives up to her word, I guess.
Whooping.
Yes. Then we get Matt Hardy, who says, Penta, I'm sorry your brother's hurt and for the downfall of Super Bros. He says his real downfall was when Hardy's group of 5 beat his team of 5 on Dynamite.
Ooh.
He's like, Penta, I'm going to delete you and send you to the hospital with your brother.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's a real threat.
So we get Matt Hardy and Penta, El Cero, Miedo, battling each other. Dude.
Yes.
They are going back and forth. Everyone's chanting, Cero, Miedo, and shot straight to the midsection from Penta and just a kick to the mouth.
Yes. And just as Hardy tries to take control back, we get a rip breaker from Penta. That was crazy. And then Penta spiked him and took the win. And everyone's like, El Cero Miedo. And then he has a message from Penta to Malaki Black.
Oh, dude.
He's like, yo te voy a enseñar a respetar porque yo soy el cero miedo. Lights go out and everyone's like,
what the heck?
Hello? Who do we see? No other than Malaki Black. And I guess word got around quickly that he wanted to go against Malaki.
The king of the kicks is here kicking Malaki in every direction. But now Varsity Blondes are there to help. They're going to take down Malaki Black because they have seen enough. Poor freaking Julia Hart.
Yeah.
Still like wearing her eye patch and getting misted in the eyes.
She's yelling like, stop, that's enough. And her eye patch, for anyone that doesn't know, is from when Malaki Black blew mist into her eye. That's like...
It's deadly. It will mess up your vision.
Yeah. Eye stuff like freaks me out. I wear contacts, but I'm still like, ooh, like freaks me out. And then boom, lights are out again. And we see Brody King.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I wish he had his gear on though.
Yeah.
So he comes into New Japan and normally has like ski mask and like a bandana. He looks like a freaking bank robber or something. Yes. He didn't this time, but.
No. So he comes in taking out Garrison and Penta, and he's a part of the new House of Black.
House of Black.
Yep. And then we have the Acclaimed versus Bear Country. Now the Acclaimed does come out rapping, and they're like, to Darby and Sting, y'all are to a word that rhymes with witch, made to even walk in our ring. Bear Country then starts dominating this fight initially. They're like, not taking this.
No. But Platinum does a cross-body dive to Bronson. Bronson then flips Bowens over his back and crushes his chest entirely.
Yeah, you just like sat on his chest. I was like, oh, that's gotta hurt. We see an epic bear bomb that's about to happen, and then their tower falls over entirely.
Okay, yeah, they totally missed it.
Yeah, they totally messed up.
And then Platinum ends it strong with a mic drop and pins Bronson for 3 counts.
Yes. And now Sting has arrived with a bat in hand, and he is ready. This next second, we see Darby Allin, who's charging at Platinum with a skateboard. Okay. So we got a bat, we got a skateboard. What else are we going to see? I mean, they've clearly heard the sweet little message Acclaimed left for them in their rap.
Sick. So Sting gives a scorpion death drop to Platinum, letting their message be clear to keep their names out of their mouth.
Yeah. I mean, you go around singing a rap like that, you can't expect them to not come out. So if you've been wondering where PAC has been, we finally see a promo about him.
So like that mist that like took out Julia Hart's eye.
Yeah.
Malaki Black gave it to Pactel. And like, so it's like a super creepy promo. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So he got sprayed and he's been like blind but now he's like, this curse has been a blessing. Now I can see, my vision is clear. He's like, I'm gonna come back and kick you.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, wait, is this a part of the show or is this a commercial? And I was like, what is going on?
Like, coming back to kick your ass.
Yeah. And for the main event title, we have Daniel Garcia versus Sammy Guevara. This is Garcia's first champion match in AEW. So he's
And
all by
2.0
himself.
isn't even out there to like screw it all up.
No, and let's not forget who he's up against. I mean, Guevara just crushed it last weekend at Battle of the Belts against Dustin Rhodes. So this is going to be an exciting one to talk about.
Oh yeah, the Red Death versus Sammy Guevara. So the energy is really intense.
Yes.
Really strong at first, but of course, Sammy jumps over the top of the rope and wipes Garcia, kicking him in the back of the head.
Yes. And Garcia like totally throws Sammy over his shoulders, but Guevara sticks the landing, and Guevara takes himself out of bounds thinking Garcia takes himself out of bounds like, maybe I'm safe over here, but nope. Sammy flips over the top rope, risking it all. Sammy tries his best to not tap out when he's like holding him there, but
oh yeah, Garcia puts like the holds down.
Yeah.
But then out of nowhere, Chris Jericho from outside of the ring. And then somehow in all of this, Jericho, Eddie Kingston, Guevara, mess, Guevara pulls a win.
Yeah.
With the GTH. Sammy Guevara
is the winner.
He's still the champion.
Yeah. And everyone's like really excited, cheering on Guevara. And then 2.0 attacks Guevara
2.0.
after the bell. Like Jericho and Eddie come in the ring.
Pure chaos.
Yes, they come to save Eddie, but they start fighting, maybe because Jericho stole.
So there's this part where like Eddie Kingston totally has a chair. He's going to take out our guy from 2.0.
Yes.
And then Jericho like steals his thunder. And he's like, no, I'm going to take him out. And then Eddie's all like, he is the Mad King, okay? And he's like, oh, hell no, you did not just take my kill. I had him. You took my kill. I'm going to kill you, Chris Jericho. It got all crazy towards the end.
Yeah. So here on Take It to the Ring, we like to name and rate our reviews. So 5 being the best. 4 is, this is still pretty awesome.
This is awesome.
3 is, you still got it. 2 is, could have been better. And 1 is like
boring. We are so much more fun than the
match. I think this is like a 5-4.
We're at 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 in the middle. I think for me being this is now my second time watching AEW, it's like really entertaining and a different change of pace from what I'm used to.
It's very fun.
Yeah, so it's really fun.
I give it a 4 just because I have a little
yeah, you have a little
I have a little
understanding.
I liked it. I want to see more of it, but not tonight.
The lights going out was really cool. I've never seen that, where it was just like dark, and I was like, is the show over? And then I see like 2 different people come, and I was like, what? Trying to catch up with all the names still and everything, but
it's super fun.
It is super fun. So stay tuned for some more Wrestle Caps, and until next time, I'm Lexi.
I'm Lady J.
Bye.